My best friend congratulated me in the hallway and said, "Dude, you're all anyone can talk about." And I had no idea what he was talking about. "What do you mean?" I asked Walter. He was grinning like an idiot. "Are you serious? You don't know? Know what? Bro, check your phone. Everyone's been talking about it since yesterday." I pulled out my phone. Dead. I'd forgotten to charge it overnight. My phone died. "What's going on?" Walter's grin faded. His face went pale. "Wait, you really don't know?" "No. What's going on?" He looked around nervously. I gotta get to class." "Walter, just tell me. Check Instagram when your phone charges." He turned and walked away fast, not laughing, nervous. I stood there holding my dead phone. Students kept looking at me as they passed. Some smiled, some whispered. A girl from my English class gave me a thumbs up. I had no idea why. I needed to find Walter between classes and make him explain. First period ended. I went straight to Walter's locker. Empty. I checked the bathroom, the library. Nothing. Where was he? Second period, English. A group of sophomore girls walked past me in the hallway. One of them said, "That's him," loud enough for me to hear. I stopped walking. "Excuse me, what are you talking about?" She looked at her friends and giggled. "You should ask your girlfriend." "I don't have a girlfriend." They all laughed and kept walking. What did that mean? I walked into English. Everyone went silent when I entered. Ms. Ingram looked up from her desk. "Class, let's give our classmates some space today." A kid named Brandon leaned over when I sat down. "Dude, I can't believe you actually did it." "Did what?" "Come on, don't act like you don't know." "I don't know. My phone's been dead since last night." His eyes widened. "Wait, you seriously haven't seen it?" "Seen what?" The bell rang before he could answer. Third period. I saw Walter in the hallway walking toward the gym. "Walter!" He saw me, turned and walked the other direction fast. "Walter, wait!" He disappeared around the corner. I ran after him, but he was gone. Why was he avoiding me? Fourth period. PE. I was changing in the locker room. Two guys were talking nearby. "Yeah, Jacob, the video is crazy. I heard it got like 20,000 views already." "What video?" I asked. They stopped talking, looked at each other. "Nothing, man." "What video are you talking about?" One of them, Chris, looked uncomfortable. "Look, maybe you should just find Walter. He'll explain." "I've been trying to find him all day. He keeps running from me." Chris exchanged a look with the other guy. "Yeah, he's probably scared to face you after posting that." "Posting what?" But they walked away. My hands were shaking. This wasn't funny anymore. Something was seriously wrong and nobody would tell me what. Lunch period. I finally spotted Walter in the cafeteria. He saw me coming and tried to leave, but I blocked his path. "We're talking right now." His hands were shaking as he pulled out his phone. "I'm really sorry. I thought you were just playing it cool." He turned the phone toward me. A video, pressed play, a pink bedroom, then my voice, slurred. "Bro, she's so fine. Like so fine." The camera moved. There I was on a bed, face red, eyes unfocused, completely drunk. I felt cold all over. On screen, I was gesturing wildly. "Her name is Raina." "Dude, Raina. I would do anything to get at her. Anything, bro." "Who's Raina?" Walter's voice from behind the camera. "The most beautiful girl in the entire world. She's so bad. Like I can't even." On screen, I started crying. Actual tears. "I've loved her since sophomore year and she doesn't even know I exist." I grabbed his phone. That was me, but I didn't remember any of this. On the video, I wiped my face and pulled out my phone. "I'm texting her right now. I need to tell her." "Maybe you shouldn't." Walter's voice. "No, she needs to know how perfect she is." I started typing, reading it out loud. "Dear Raina, I know we don't really talk, but I think about you every single day. You're the most beautiful." "Turn it off." Walter stopped it. 20,000 views. "When was this?" "Saturday night at my house." My face was burning. "I don't remember this, any of it, and I don't know who Raina is." Walter's face went white. "What?" "We're in calc together, but I've never talked to her." "But you sent her a 3-paragraph message. You were crying about how perfect she is." He showed me screenshots. 3 long paragraphs from my number talking about watching her since sophomore year. "I didn't write this. I don't know her." "What did you drink Saturday?" "I don't remember being there." "I gave you water from the fridge, but my sister's friends put vodka in some bottles as a prank. I didn't know which ones. The room felt like it was spinning. I got drunk without knowing." "You started acting emotional, talking about how Raina is so bad and so fine." "I filmed it because I thought it was real. When you weren't freaking out this morning, I thought you were okay with it. I didn't know you had no memory." 20,000 people saw me call some random girl so bad and cry about her. My sister posted it yesterday. "I'm so sorry." Does Raina know? Everyone knows. The vodka prank got Walter's sister suspended, and I had to do 40 hours of community service. But Raina thought the whole thing was so ridiculous she agreed to one date, and we've been together ever since.